Welcome back to the Sol Show. Here we are once again on this crazy, confusing market. What a roller coaster it is. But I'm here with you every step of the way, trying to shed some light on this. So I think we'll find our way. Stocks did well today, surprisingly, because, the producer price index came in, that data. Yeah, it's one of those weeks. We're getting a lot of financial data about inflation. How is inflation? Are prices rising? The producer price index, is that rising? And tomorrow is going to be the consumer price index tomorrow, which is about to begin. Consumer price index. And you know what that leads to? Old J-Pow can get up there and say, that inflation number is not down to 2% yet. So we're going to have to do something, keep the interest rates higher. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're looking around at the reality, the pain and suffering that's going on with my peoples out here in the world of the stonks and the cryptos. Oh, hey, speaking of stonks, one thing that went well, dude, GameStop is pumping again, huh? Isn't that cool? I don't know if anybody got in on that, but hey, if you did, congrats. I did not, because it had already taken off, and dude, I did not want to jump on a train that was already moving. Nope. But hey, congrats to Roaring Kitty. Congrats to anybody who got in there, knew about that before it was going to happen. Cool. Good for you guys. But yeah, stocks did okay today. Let's look at the old Magnificent 7 here. And I got more than 7 up here because, I also have inverse Tesla. I got inverse NVIDIA. In case I want to hedge a little bit. So yeah, let's talk about this. I was going to say stonks. No, stocks. Magnificent 7. Stonks, stocks. Not the same thing. Know the difference. Okay, so Tesla, my favorite. Okay, so yeah, up 3.29%. Decent. Okay, NVIDIA up 1%. Amazon up just a little bit, 0.27. Yeah, Google up 0.6. Microsoft, which has stood the test of time through all these years, 0.69. And Apple, Apple's fallen off, 0.62. Apple's being eclipsed. I don't know. Great company, but not in a growth phase at this time. Let's get to crypto. Okay, specifically Solana. Okay, but I want to start out macro. So let's start out with Bitcoin, see how we're doing. We're still in this consolidation phase. Look at this. Got the 50-day moving average moving down. We got the 200-day moving average. They're just coming together. We're just kind of dancing between those two right now. I actually had some good trades today, believe it or not. But they were trades I had to be so careful with. Just total scalp trades where I'm just catching these little tiny swings. Yeah, well, not on Bitcoin. No, I've been trading Solana. But I wanted to show you that first. So let's look at Solana on that. Let's zoom all the way out first. Let's start out with the weekly. Who knows how this week is going to end? I don't know yet. Hey, it could still turn around. But mainly what's going on, we have some unpleasant financial data coming out. That inflation and interest rates and such. Got all that we're dealing with. So who knows, man. But last week we did, according to the Heikenashis, we got that green candle. We still got... we got better part of 5 days to do this, to pull this one out, hopefully. So I'm thinking I'm thinking that tomorrow probably going to be a lot like how today was. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm not expecting a whole lot from Wednesday. Honestly, I've kind of taken cover. So yeah, like I say, I was doing some scalp trades. Let's look at these. Okay, yeah, we got the Rex kind of coming around here. It's slow. It's a slow game, folks. So let's get a little closer into this. I can kind of get into some trades that I did today on the daily here. Okay. Yeah, more of the same. It's just dancing in a very narrow range. And the range, look at this. It's getting narrower too. This range is just getting tighter. Let's get on into this. So I'll just walk you through some trades that I did today. Dude, we can't just glaze over the mid-range here. Mid-range is so dang important. Meh. Not seeing a whole lot that I like, to be totally honest. I'm not really impressed by this. You know what I think it still could do? Look at this. 4 hour, very significant for the mid-range time frames. Money flow. It's not so nice. Look at this. The green, it came down. Coming down into the red. Yeah, we got that VWAP kind of bottoming out. But if this wave finishes higher, we could have that inverse head and shoulders on the oscillator there. That could be a good sign. So, might get a little swing upward. Not sure how far. But I'll show you a little trade that I did today. Just going to run through it quick. This looks possible. Good is the enemy of best, folks. Don't ape into stuff. I don't give financial advice for starters, but I tell myself, don't ape into stuff. Because, you know, with all this, we're in a battle with ourselves. I'm in a battle with myself. You're in a battle with yourself. If you succeed, that's on you. If you fail, that's on you. We all got to just take personal responsibility for what we're doing, man. That's all you can do, man. But every day, get better. Starts with a positive mental attitude. And that's no joke. Dude, it matters. Your mindset matters so much. If you get into some losing kamikaze mode, take a step back. I get into that sometimes, and I just have to take a step back. I have to reassess. Lately, I'm doing pretty good. Last couple of days, yeah. April was awful, but dude, it's been turning around. May's been better. And especially the last couple of days, it's pretty cool. I've been hitting some good snipes. So just scalping it a little bit. So we got to get a little closer here to get this. Maybe you can get this down in like the 10 minute. Going to show you what I did here. It was about, okay, good. We're on the correct time frame. It was last night at 1 o'clock in the morning where I found an entry. Let me see here. Where was I? Right before it dumped. Yeah, let me show you this. It's pretty cool, actually. This is kind of crazy. But, oh yeah, here it is. This. Here we go. This is the trade that I got last night. And I'll show you kind of what I did here. So, last night, about 1 o'clock in the morning, I was looking at this, saying, when is this thing going to roll over? It's like, anytime now, anytime. Because we're still in this downtrend. So, I was just waiting for it. Boom! And when it fell, I get in like right down here. It's like, ooh, is it going to hit the line here? Is it going to hit the fib level at the 144.5? And for the most part, it did. You look at the candle body here, and all we got a wick underneath it. So I got in right around here. And I just set that. It started bouncing pretty early on. So set a good stop loss, went to bed. I said, hey, it's going to be what it's going to be. We will see. Yeah, but if you enter on a dip like that, it's a lot safer than entering on a pump. But here's one thing. Keep in mind, the trend is your friend. Know this. Trade with the trend. Do as I say, not as I do. But I'm not giving advice. But make your own decisions, above all else. So, when I woke up after entering this trade, cool thing happened in the night here. Wake up about like, it got up about like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like, it's up a little bit, real nice. Cool, it was like 146. I'm like, ooh, cool. But I wasn't sure how far it was going to go. Like, I got this feeling it's going to be like, God, it's been hitting 148 a lot. That's been a resistance level. It's like, okay, let's just exit at 148. Let's hit that. Look at where it went to. Pretty close. Pretty close. So that was my first thought. And you know what? Sometimes I got to go with my first thought because I originally thought, dude, exit at 138 or 148. Sorry. That would be a perfect spot to get out. And sometimes it's think long, think wrong. So instead, I thought, I need to be a little bit more careful with this because I'm like, don't want to push my luck too much. So yeah, I got like 147.5. So still closed the trade successfully. And look at that. Just dumped after that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it pumped back up right about here. And this is where I got a decent little short trade. Yeah, when this popped back up, I got a little short trade in here. It was just real quick. Yeah, basically wick to wick here. Yeah, I got in about here, got out about here. And, I could have held it longer. But I was being careful. So, it went well. Got a couple of trades today. But the big question is, are we going to be able to get a real swing anytime soon? At this point, all I'm seeing is a lot of chop. I'm not sure when this is going to break out of this pattern. Hopefully soon. Let's look at this. That's looking pretty nice right there. Look at that. It's been going down. Let's see if this breaks above the 50-day moving average. Mainly, look at this. Look at this covariance here. This is the 10-minute, though, for what that's worth. So 144.5. So first of all, we break above the 50. We break above the 200. That's right at the fib line. Then we're in business, but we got to get that retest. Then we pump. Hopefully that'll happen. But we got to have the bigger time frames backing us up. Let's see what we got here. So far, it's been kind of meh. Yeah, it just keeps on just dancing in this range. So really what I found, I can just kind of scalp in and out, but the range is getting narrower and narrower. It's just this consolidation that we're going through. So let me see. Let me draw lines here. There we go. We got this falling line of resistance. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it depends on how you want to look at it. Let me draw this. Move this around a little bit. This computer's lagging a little bit. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, you see, this is slightly rising. This line of support here, almost flat. You could call that a descending triangle. It's not perfectly flat, but we don't know where this is going to end up yet. This could turn into a descending triangle. It depends, or it could turn into a falling wedge. Don't know yet. This is not finished, so when in doubt, zoom out. So we got right here. But yeah, that happens a lot with these consolidations. Look at that. It's kind of funneling into that triangle now. Problem with patterns is they change. I trust indicators a lot more than I do with patterns because, I've seen it over and over and over. If you draw a pattern, it can invalidate the pattern because then it'll make a move where it'll jump outside the pattern or it'll just start doing something completely different, and the pattern can be deceiving. So a lot of beginners are told, just look for pattern recognition. I wouldn't say so, not so much. I would say what this is really all about, supply and demand. It's buyers and sellers. There are levels where there are buyers at. There are levels where there are a lot of sellers at. That's why things stop at certain places. But I draw these lines to kind of see in general where we're consolidating down to, and the longer the time frame, the better it works. These things can definitely be deceiving. So it's just been sitting still, going sideways like all day long. It's been close to like 142 to 144 just all day long. It's been kind of in a range. So not that interesting. But it's going to break out soon. And I couldn't tell you which way it's going to break out to. We are in a downtrend. So that's the sobering reality of this. You know, if we're going to get a trend reversal, that would be great. But we do not have a trend reversal yet. I still have to keep an eye on it. Keep doing careful scalp trades or not trading. Dollar cost average. That's good too. I do that as well. You know, there's nothing wrong with DCAing and hodling because this is not some meme coin that's a flash in the pan. It's going to be a rug pull. This is, I can't say enough good things about Solana. This is the #1 smart contract platform, fastest in the world, the Ethereum killer. This is that coin. I've been saying this for years. This is that project. So I'm a firm believer in this. I hold this project. So dollar cost averaging and hodling, not even trading it, dude, just follow the charts and find good entries. That's great too. You know, I do that as well. And when this gets too confusing, better off. I just like looking in the charts, just kind of seeing what's possible. Because that's a lot of fun too. So remember, have fun with this. Remember to enjoy what you do. Remember, remind yourself why that you do this. Do it for the joy of doing it. If you're doing this and, oh, I'm going to make all this money and then I'm going to be okay. No. You're going to be the same person that you always were with more money. So hopefully not less. And then you got to sort yourself out. So you're still going to be you. Oh, man. I'm rambling. But yeah, we're just going to keep an eye on this, and we're going to keep moving forward. A breakout is coming, hopefully to the upside. But let me show you one more thing before I get out of here. Another thing that I see, could we still go to 129? Yes, I think that is still definitely a possibility. Sorry to say. So, if you're going long, watch out with leverage. Look at those liquidation levels, because 129, still definitely a possibility. Maybe even 107. God, I hope not. Because you see, we got this wick all the way over here. You can still fill that. I don't know. These are crazy times, my friends. It's the crypto Wild West, man. Oh, goodness. We are surviving. So just keep on hanging in there, and I will see you on the next Saul Hodlman Show.